Good morning. So, today in Principle of Management, we are going to do budgetary control and techniques. Budgetary control is basically establishment of budget relating to related to the responsibility of executives to requirement of policies and continuous comparison of actual uh, m- with the budget results earlier to secure by the individual action. The objective of the policy or to is to provide a basis of for its variations. The salient features of budgetary controls are that basically the objectives, activities, and plans, also performance of evolution. So it determines the objective to be achieved or over the budget period and the policies that might be adopted for achievement of these ends to be met. Okay. Then we have determining the varieties of activity that should be undertaken for achievement of the activities, that is taking in consideration the plans, drawing up a plan for or a scheme for operations in respect of each classes for activity in physical as well as monetary terms, uh, full that is full budget period and also in part. Okay. So the learning outcome of this chapter would be we will be able to explain the importance of budgetary control in market as a key marketing control techniques, and will be able to explain the types of methods preparing for budget, explaining the advantages and disadvantages of the budgets. Okay. So coming back again, the performance evolution, laying out a system comparison of actual what do you call it, actual performance by persons and sections or departments with the relevant budget and determination of the cause for the discrepancy of if it is found in any of these. So the control, then we have control action that ensures that that when the plan is are not achieved, the corrective actions are taken, and when the corrective actions are not possible, ensuring that the plans are revised and objectives are achieved. Right. So budget now again, according to Brown and Howard, a budget is a pure determined statement of management policies which provides a standard of comparison with actual result during a given period. A budget, formal state is a formal statement of financial resources, assets, aside of carrying out specific activities in a given period of time. It helps to coordinate the activities of the organization, and for example, would be an advertising budget or sale force for the budget. The budgetary control is the process of determining various budgets for business units and in future. So it is also a system of controlling the cost through the budget preparation. So budget control is a way of controlling organizations in which different budgets are made, and with less budget organization finds it weak points, and then it improves upon the weak points. The budgetary control improves analysis, analyzing the result of budget once for year implemented. Okay. So before no budgetary control is a technique where actual results are compared with the budget. So any difference or variations are made, the responsibilities of key individual who can either exercise control actions or revise the original budget. So budgetary control and responsibility centers that enables the manager to monitor organizational function, and responsibility centers can be defined as any functional unit headed by managers who are responsible for the activities of that unit. All right. So We have few classifications of budget. That is, budget may be classified in the on the basis of periods, on the basis of condition, on the basis of capacity and coverage. So there are four more types of responsibility centers, that is revenue centers, expense center and profit center. So where revenue center organizational units in which the outputs are measured in monetary terms, but not in direct comparison to the input cost. The expense center, that is unit where where inputs are measured in monetary terms but outputs are not. Then profit centers are where the performance is measured by difference between the revenue, that is the output, and the expenditure, that is the input. And interdepartmental sales are often made using these transfer of prices. Now investment centers are where the outputs are compared with the asset employed in producing them, right? So objectives of budgetary controls, that helps to plan and control the income and expenditure of the organization. The outcome is that, what is the outcome? Income and outcome will give the rise of the budgetary year. So the objective of the budgetary control is to maximize the profit for the organization. The budgetary the objectives of budgetary control, third objective is the adequate capital for the working of the organization. It coordinates the activities of different units in the organization, and helps evaluating the performance, that whether how well you are performing, whether it's good, average, excellent, poor, or so on. Then we have decentralization of the responsibility under budgetary control. Classifications of budget can be based on sale budget. It is estimated on the expenditure of sale during the budget period, and the factor to be considered are plant capacity and the past sale data. Okay. Then we have classification based on production budget. That is, production budget is forecast of output of the period analyzed. Factor to be considered by plant capacity, resources, and classification is based on function. A labor budget is the forecast of requirement of direct labor essential to meet the production target. uh, Capital expenditure budget, it includes all initial investment cost of organization, and mm, it research and developmental budget will focus on budget requirement and developmental of new products. uh, then profit budget is also called as the master budget, budget, like what is the outcome that comes to be. And long term budget is the period of time for the long term budget, that are 5 to 10 years of when we are looking to achieve the targets. The short term budgets are when we are looking for a lesser targets. It can be of just hold on. Okay, so uh, just a minute. Where did this go? Huh. So then we have short-term budgets and the current budget that includes the budget expense for day-to-day activities. Then we have another classification is time period budget, that is the long-term budget or short-term budget. Conditional budget, that is basic budget and current budget. Then we have a fixed capacity, that means fixed budget and flexible budget, and coverage budget, that is functional budget or master budget. So then when we are talking about based on these budgetary system, uh, long-term budgets are which prepare you for period of longer period of time, and you have what do you call such budgets helps in business in forecasting the future upcoming, and predicting and analyzing and managing the capital for the future research and developmental activities. Short term budgets, which are prepared for periods which are less than a year, are also known as short term budgets, such as it is prepared in case where a specific action has to be immediately taken to bring the any variations and under control. That is cash budget is one of the example of short term budget. Now based on conditions, the basic budget or current budget is that the budget which remains under or over a long term period of time is called a basic budget, and the current budget is established for over short term period for and related to a current condition for day to day activities. Now based on capacity, the fixed budget is a budget that detains and remains unchanged irrespective of the level of activities actually attaining. It operates on one level of activity and less than one set of conditions. So it assumes that there will be no change in the prevailing condition, which is unrealistic, right? And flexible budget will be you know which are considered the different recognizes the difference between fixed and semi variable and variable cost in design to change the relation of a level of activities and attained it consistent of various budget of different activities. Now based on coverage, when we come, we have functional budget, right? So which a functional budget which relates to individual function in an organization known as functional budget. For example, purchase, sales, production, plant utilization budget and cash budgets are all part of functional budgets. Then master budget, it is consolidated summary of the various functions that a functional budget that is required, and it serves as a basis upon which the budget profit and loss account is forecasting the balance sheet in the future. So taking this, then we have zero based budget. Zero based budgeting is when the method is when the next year budget is starting with nil account, that is called zero based budget. Okay, so that is all about the budgetary system. And then we come to is the non budget yeah, uh, variations, the budgetary control, that is variation analysis we have talked about. The budget effects department and made by the essential figures after it is compared with actual accounting figures. Okay, so budgetary control and responsibility accounting, the organization is classifying the cost centered and profit centered in investment and centers. Okay, so when we are talking about based on classification of employees that will be assigned with a target on the basis of achievement, she or he will be rewarded. Okay, responsibility account is also a good budgetary control technique, in which the technique we create cost and center profit center and investment centers. All these centers are likely to uh, mm, just a departmental organization, and classification of all these employees working on the basis of these centers. Just hold on. Yeah. So the advantages of the budgetary control is that it compels management to think about the future, which is probable the most important features of the budgetary planning. And the forces the management to look ahead, and to set out a detailed planning for achieving the targets of each department operation, and each managers to anticipate and give the organization purpose and direction. It prompts and coordinates communication, clearly defines areas of responsibilities, and requires managers to budget center to be made responsible for the achievement of the budget target for operation under their personal control. It provides a basis of performance appraisals, and in a budget is basically a yardstick against which actual performance is measured by assessed control, and is provided by comparisons of actual result against budget plans. The departure or from a budget can also be investigated, and the reasons for difference can be also divided into controllable and non-controllable factors. Now, enabling the remedies actions it to be taken as variations emerges. The motivates employees by the participating in the setting up of a budget, and improve the allocation of scarce resources, and it encompasses the management of by time, and uses by expected principles. Now problem is that the budgetary can sometimes have an maybe an essential part of any marketing activity. They have a number of disadvantages, particularly perception terms. The budget can be seen as as a pressure device imposed by the management, and thus resulting into a bad relation among the laborers, incurred as a record keeping, and departmental conflict can arise due to it. Dispute over resource allocation can be a issue. Departmental blaming each other if the targets are not attained in time, and it is difficult to reconcile the personal, individual, and corporate the goals under these pressure. The waste may arise as manager adopts the view that we have better spend it all, or spend it, or we will lose it. So the often it is compelled with the empire building in order to enhance the prestige of a department, so involve into spending it all. And responsibility versus controlling, that is, some costs are under the influence for more than one person, for example power cost, and managers may overestimate costs, so that they will and not be blamed in the future, and should have overspend it. uh, Similarly, when we have budgetary control, fundamental adjustment, and top management have alerted the fundamental allocation based on the requirements. So we have talked about advantages, disadvantages, characteristics of budgets, and then we go into budget administration. Okay, now let's talk about non-budgetary control. Non-budgetary control techniques are, cause of many traditional control devices and not connected with budget, although, and some may also relate to use with budgetary control. Among the most important of these are statistical data, special reports, analysis and breakup points, then operational audit, and personal observation. Statistical data analysis of immeasurable aspect of a business operation, and is and a clear presentation of statistic data, whether the historical or forecasting the nature, are of course the important to control. And some managers can also readily interpret tabular statistical data, but most managers prefer it presenting on a data or a chart. Okay, so when we are talking about breakup point analysis in interesting control devices, it is also an interesting way of control device, and it breaks even the chart that depicts the relationship of sales and expense, in which way, as it shows that what volume of revenue exactly covers the expenses. So it is a non budgetary technique of control system. And operational audit is another effective tool of managerial control, and it is integral audit, or as a it is now coming to be called as an operational audit, which broadcasts in a broader sense that it is a regular and independent appraisal technique, and the staff of the internal audit of the accounting or finance and other operations of the business can be accountable. The personal observation is in any preoccupation with the devices of the managerial control. One should never overlook the importance of control through the through a personal uh, view, right, or observation. The PERT is another technique that is program or elevation and revenue technique. The PERT is PERT. That is where you have program, that is project, evaluation, and revenue technique that is commonly observed as PERT is a method to analyze the improvement task in the complete given project, and especially the time need to complete each task, and identify the minimum time needs to be compelled to do that. Then we have Gantt chart. Gantt chart is a type of bar chart that illustrates the project schedule. Gantt chart illustrates the start and the finish date of the terminal elements, and summary of elements of a project. Terminal element and summary element comprises the work breakdown structure of the project. Some Gantt charts also shows the dependency, procedure network relationship between activities. Okay, so that becomes your part of budgetary control. Now it all the in all the control system, budget organization and administration sees that budget is a centered committee or office or manual type. They have their own characteristics of implementation and working, right? So when we are talking about, let's talk about little detail in here, that is in organizing and administering the budget system, the following characteristics may be applied. That is budget center, the unit responsible for preparation of budget. A budget center may encompasses several cost centers. Budget committee that may consist of senior members of the organization, departmental head, and executive managers, directors, and chairperson can be a part of budgeting committee. Every part of the organization should be presented on the committee, so that there should be a representative of sales, product, marketing, and so on, the various departments. The function of the budget committee includes coordination of the preparation of budget. So it includes various coordination amongst the various departments for preparation of the budget. The provision of the information is to assist budget preparation and control comparison of actual result with budget, and investigation of the variances. Uh, Budget officers control the administration, and the job involves, that is liaison between the committee members and the manager responsible for the budget preparation, dealing with budgetary control problems, ensuring the the main objectives are met, the attainable, the aim and objectives are met, and then informing or educating the people with the budgetary control that is going to be adopted by the organization. Budgetary manual, the document charts the organization and details of the budget, produces the content and account code for items to expose and revenue tables. The process clearly defines the responsibility of person involved in the budgetary system. uh, Budget preparation determines the principal budget factors, also known as the key budget factor, or emitting budget factors, and is the factor which is limited the activity of an undertaking, that limits the output. Sale budget, for example, involves realistic sale forecast, and is prepared in unit of each product, and also the sales value method, that is sale forecasting, that includes force opinion, market research, statistical method, mathematical models, that is using the various techniques, that is company pricing policy, general economic and political condition, change in the population, competition, then consumption, income, uh, and taste, advertising and other sale promotion techniques. Then you have after sale services and credit terms to be offered in budgetary preparation. Production budget includes expression in quantitative terms uh, only, and is greatly to be sales budget. The production manager duty is to include analysis of plant utilization, work in progress budget. If requirement exceeds the capacity, he may subtract plans to over time, introduce the shift work, hire or buy additional machinery. Material purchase budgets, both quantitative and financial. Raw material and purchasing budget, the material used budget in is in quantity. The material purchase budget is both quantitative and financial factors, influencing both factor A and B, that is product budget and the initial budget. The raw material will the product requirement and the planning stock level can also be part of it, and storage space and trend of the material price is part of the budgetary techniques. Labor budget is both quantitative and financial budget. It influences by the production requirement and man hour available grades for uh, labor required, wage related, and the need of the initiatives. The cash budget plans for defined period of time. It summarizes monthly receipt of payments. Hence, it highlights monthly supplies and deficit of actual cash. It The main use of this is that it maintains control over for firms cash requirements and stock and debitors. So to enable a firm to take precautionary measures and arrange in advance for investment and loan facility whenever cash surplus or deficit is arising, to show the and that to show the feasibility of the management's plan in cash terms, to illustrate the financial impact of the change in management policy, for example, change of credit terms offered the customers. The receipts of cash may come from one of the following, that is the cash sales, payment by debitors, the sales of the fixed assets, the issue of new shares, the receipt of interest and dividend from the investment. Payment of cash may be for one or more of the following: purchases of the stock, payment of the wages or other expenses, purchases of capital items, and payment of interest and dividend and taxation. Okay, at the end, we would say that budget cannot take place, in management, but rather it is only a tool of management. Thus, introduction of a budget system is not sufficient to ensure its success. Okay, so it is not to ensure its success, but to it is also necessary that uh, how it is be sponsored by the entire generations or organization, and the and the techniques and the methods or efforts are required to direct towards the realization of the budgets. So is one of the control mechanisms, and the cost under this we have also cost mechanism here. So when we are talking about cost mechanism, we will also see the purchase control, budget control, and all these are being part of the control mechanism. So budget is being one of the main tool of minimizing and instructing and giving a proper framework to work for the organization. So this is all for your class, and we will meet you for the next lecture. And I want all of you to go to your LMS and take the quiz. Okay. Have a nice day.